There's something magical when you have the three guys playing together. This instrument is, it's unique. One of the things I love about it is you take these instruments that probably could be organized in a way that's smaller, more compact, perhaps easier to play. But the whole Blue Man musical universe is usually, it's a little bit mutant. The vibe between the three of them playing together, it's something that's just, you can't recreate it.
I mean, the Blue Men are so well known for playing on PVC. It's not only, I think, the sound, but also the look. What
we call the PVC, it's a pretty incredible instrument because it's 3 separate stations for 3 different people, 3 different Blue Men, to play as one. So in a way, it's a gigantic 3-person piano. But whereas a piano is moving chromatically from low to high, you have 3 stations for 3 Blue Men that are doing different things, where the highest register stuff is actually in the center. The bass to low mid is on one side, and then the low mid to sort of medium mid is on the other side. And then within each station, it's also not chromatic. It's set up in a way so when you're hitting it theatrically, you have notes placed in positions that work visually.
The idea is that if you take any PVC pipe or any pipe in general and you tap on the end, it's going to produce a pitch. And that pitch is basically created by forcing air through the pipe. And so you're hearing the sound come out the other end.
The original ones were just whatever way. This note here, whatever. And that helped in one way make for some unconventional patterns and things. It's also, after years of playing a somewhat symmetrical center thing, there's a lot of nice things that you can do with that. I mean, sometimes you need to play 2 notes really fast and it's not so convenient to play them both on the same tube, so you want them in different places.
If you have a melody that's centered on these notes that are only right here, you're going to watch the guy over here in a small place the whole time, and he might have, 60 other notes over here that he never touches. So that's when we started to think like, well, let's double these ones over here, and then he could play it spread out and maybe come up with some new patterns because of those notes being doubled. It shows a lot of different sides to the thought process of these characters. First, you have them creating something that's sculptural and kind of beautiful, depending on your tastes, that doubles as a musical instrument. Most musical instruments, I think, in the world are less focused on the design aspect. Whereas the Blue Man instrument has to look somewhat alien. And again, I like the sculptural aspect of it because it almost reminds me of like tangled nerves or something like that in the human body, or branches on a tree. And it's just something that, if I was going to make a percussive instrument out of pipes, I probably wouldn't think to make it all jumbled like that.
Their whole voice needs the 3 of them as one to work the instrument, to find the melody, to find its reason for being part of the song or the piece. These instruments are another version of that. The PVCs, for sure, are that way. The trombone is definitely, again, it's a fantastic instrument that you need all 3 Blue Men to play.
The drum bone is the one that's held by the 3 guys, and they literally lengthen it to make the notes lower and shorten it to make the notes higher.
You can go and change the pitch, and then that's super fun if 2 people are doing different jobs of the same instrument, then it takes 3 people to play the instrument.
So the exploration and adventures keep going.